What's up, everybody? My name is Brad, and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
And I'm Sean, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and today we're talking about WandaVision Episode 8, previously on. Now, Brad, we got a whole lot of backstory and exposition on this one. What did you think of Wanda's origin, and would you rather have gotten in a movie format?
Well, I thought it was okay. I don't think that she necessarily needs a movie. She's getting a 9-episode show, so this is probably the place to give her childhood backstory. I thought it was fine. It was a little bit hokey, a little cheesy, but I guess that's supposed to kind of tie in with the sitcom thing, and it was fine. What were your thoughts on the massive exposition dump that was also known as this episode?
I mean, all right. I was thankful that we got this episode, that we got the explanation. But I think that me and you have been pretty straightforward with our thoughts that it could have been spread out through the 9 episodes. I mean, they could have given the last episode. You actually told me this. I'm kind of stealing from you. The last episode was pretty much nothing until the very end. They could have sprinkled any of this stuff in there, or any of the previous 6, and it would have been really good, and it would have kept our attention more. Not to say that we weren't going to watch this anyways, but I think that they could have done a better job and not had to rely on the exposition just dumping.
Yeah, I would say
this episode.
I would say pacing wise, they kind of missed the boat a little bit here. Almost like the first 2 episodes almost could have been one. I don't know. I mean, they released them on the same night anyway, so it seems like they almost could have been squished into one, 50-minute episode, and then we would have had a whole nother episode, or just do 10 episodes.
Or the first 3 episodes. Just any of those decade-skipping episodes.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, so I had a thought. Will you think that the MCU could get stale if they have all these new superheroes that are getting their powers basically from the Infinity Stones, And all the, Wanda and Captain Marvel, and now with Monica Rambeau, it just seems like it's kind of like all stemming from the same place, and we're not like those those heroes that we had the previous 10 years are going to seem like nothing compared to what we're getting.
Well, especially, I mean, if what if your theory about everybody in the Hex becomes a mutant? I mean, that really could. I didn't really think about that. That's a good point. It could really kind of make this little 9-episode series more important than it should be, for one thing. But also, yeah, just I like them all kind of coming from their own background. To just say that Wanda created like half the MCU heroes, yeah, I think that could possibly be tiring. I never really thought about that, how much of this is coming from that, because I mean, Vision, he also comes from one as well. Did you? I was kind of seething a little bit. Did you think that it was okay for them to use my likeness without my permission as those dead witches' faces?
That was the first thing that came to mind. I thought that you were already calling up your lawyer, honestly.
I was seething.
I'd be surprised if you hadn't. But, I mean, man, those were some ugly mugs on those witches there.
They were.
I was getting kind of some hocus-pocusy vibes.
It was like looking in the mirror and seeing you behind me.
Well, I'm always right there. The neighborhood watch has to have somebody to watch. And I just got to own that role. So, Brad, do you think that Wanda's Vision, will survive?
No. I don't see how he can. I don't see how anything that she created in there can. And if her kids are from Vision, who's not real at all, I guess that was kind of the big twist of the episode, was that Vision's not made of anything. Vision's just imagined her she created him.
I think it's deeper though because he came out of her. I don't know if it's the stone or what, but yeah, very weird stuff.
I most definitely agree with you. It is getting weird and getting out there. Not morally, but it's getting a little weird. Like kind of like you said. Hey, big question. Is Agatha afraid of Wanda's magic, or is she like enamored by it? I kind of was thinking she was afraid of it. Like, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, afraid, yeah, because she knows how powerful she is. But also, I think she's just kind of jealous, maybe, that she had to work for all this and Wanda didn't. But I think that that's a good word. I'd say that afraid because she knows. Obviously, I mean, she name dropped her Scarlet Witch, and so she knows about this thing, and she's a little jealous and upset that that it came in the form of a girl that doesn't know what she's dealing with. So that's kind of the vibes I got from it, and maybe she wants to snuff it out and take it for herself before she kind of realizes what she has.
I don't see how she can take it, but
well, I mean, she took those other witches' powers.
True.
But yeah, I mean, I could see fear being a player in that. My last question for you, Brad, was just, do you think that we'll get any more cameos? Like, will we get an Avengers cameo, another X-Men, or anything, or you think that's over with?
I don't think we'll get an Avengers cameo. Maybe an Avenger. I think I'm going right now and saying that these shows are going to run into each other. That's what I think. This is a commercial for the next show, which will be a commercial for the next show, is what I think. Because I'm watching the trailer for Falcon and Bucky or whatever, like not excited about it. Just like I really wasn't excited for WandaVision. I was like, okay, just looks like a funny buddy cop comedy thing, and I'm gonna watch it obviously. But it would help if this kind of made me do it. I don't see how they're gonna do that, but I the trailer didn't like blow me away at all. Like a Marvel comedy.
That's funny.
Marvel comedy.
That's funny because
I'm kind of done with it, you know.
Yeah, I keep trying to cut you off. That's funny because
sorry I was so rude. I was so rude.
That's funny because I really got like Captain America Winter Soldier vibes from the new Falcon and Winter Soldier show. So I figured you would be excited about that. Anything else from you, Brad?
Yeah, I had one question left, but I'm gonna ask two, and they're kind of rapid. We can do them rapid fire. Will Agatha be defeated in this episode coming up, or is she gonna stick around for a while?
Yes and no. I think she'll be defeated, but not ultimately. I think she'll just go away.
We still haven't seen in the show from the trailer where Vision says, like, this is our neighborhood, let's defend it, or whatever. So, I'm kind of curious to see if that was just, like, thrown in there as a tease, or if that's actually going to be, are they going to fight together, like, with Monica? Because for that split second last episode, I was like, oh, Monica's going to save Wanda, and then she got caught by, fake Quicksilver.
So, Brad, what's going to be your thumb rating for this episode?
That's a great question, and it's a question that I've been asking myself for a while here, but, I'm not going to blame the episode for having too much in it, and the other episodes not having enough. I'm going 8 thumbs. I want to lean a little, I want to go a little higher, but it was so fast-paced, I feel like I didn't really get to, there's like so much that I don't remember it well, like I need to definitely go back and rewatch it. So I'm going to go 8 thumbs, but we're trending back up for me.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go 8.5 thumbs. I got to stay a half step ahead of you. Yes. You took all the words that I needed. I thought it was fine. It was really cool, some of the stuff, but I'm excited just to see how this all ends. I want it to be all wrapped up nicely in a little bow, and maybe we'll get a better ending than Dark Season 3, but that's all we got for you today. So Brad, where is the 8.25, 8.25 thumbs? Where is that on the old thumb meter? Right